I'm your host, Elizabeth, and this is For the Talkers. Hello, talkers, and happy Thursday. I'm huddled up. I am sitting cozy right now. I realized that I can put my mic stand attachment on my nightstand and then lay in bed and have my whole setup. Of course, I have my snacks and my drinks and my notebook. And I'm kicked back right now. Okay. The comfortability factor has now entered the chat and podcasting is filling long term. Okay. That was one of those puzzle pieces that I'm still like waiting to click in. So this is stunning. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it on the mic tonight, but I have Monday night to myself because my partner works till 9 p.m. Okay. And I have my class that I talked about last week till 6:45. And so I'm like, the whole night's mine. I've got like this is when I need to do, my Elizabeth things. So like I just took a beautiful bath and started reading Orange is the New Black, which I am already loving so much. And oh my gosh, I had Laughing Cow cheese, little cream cheese triangles with almond flour crackers and zero root beer. Root beer. Are you kidding me? Spectacular. Beautiful. Okay. But then on the list goes recording an episode because Monday is a great day to do it. It like puts me in enough of a time crunch that I have like 2 days to edit and then post it on Thursday. Boom. Chef's kiss. Good to go. So- But then Monday rolls around and I'm like, okay, because I'm recording this the Monday of last week's episode. Okay, so I am technically a week ahead, but this episode is going to come out the day before Halloween. I said that with my chest. Okay, that is because my niece, her birthday party theme is Shark Halloween. And so I've been thinking about that all month. Okay, Valentine's, it'll be the day before Valentine's. And so I was thinking I need to do an episode on all the things I love. And all is dramatic because um I love to talk and I don't even think I could talk that long. There's so much to love, so much to be grateful for, so much that, yeah, I'm like, I like a lot of stuff. I don't know. Okay. So definitely gonna chat about some stuff that I love. Okay. And this might be things, this might be items, this might be people, this might be emotions. All fair game because I'm the one who makes the rules. And also, this is straight ad lib today, okay? Normally, I do a nice little. You guys, I don't know when I started doing this, but I can't stop. I use like highlighters to do my titles for things. And then I like not outline, but just like draw the letters on top with a pen. Becca, I probably got that from you, from my older sister. She was all doing calligraphy and stuff, okay? So I normally have a beautiful note page with a beautiful highlighter title. And I used to put, lay out my happy, funny, sads and now my talking time points. And if I have any, specific housekeeping items, anyways, I don't need to mansplain how to write notes, but that is what mine look like. And they're in my so fun pink smiley face notebook, but not today. Not today. I just thought to do the episode today. And I'm like, I can do it. I can do it. Whatever. So, definitely one of the first things to note that I love a good bath. A good bath. Because you know what? I hate when you do a bath and like, you just can't get the water the right temperature. You just can't like get comfy, like laying in the bathtub. Because I mean, let's be real. They're not like, the comfiest things ever. If you don't have your bath salts, like whatever, right? Not tonight. Not tonight. Stunning temperature. I didn't fill it up too full, which I always do. And then the noise of it like draining through the drain like drives me crazy. And I'm like, okay, I can't relax. So this was pointless. Didn't overfill it. It was perfect. Got comfy, had snacks, and oh my gosh, okay. Something else I love is the Tiny Desk concerts. I don't know if they're popular, like if people know what those are, but I just recently saw something because I've been really liking Dochi. Okay, I felt so stupid saying that. And the performance, oh, the whole band, it's just so fun and it's such a vibe. And then I also watched Billie Eilish's. So I'm definitely gonna start watching those because I was realizing I'm the kind of person who genuinely doesn't watch TV to the point like I don't even have any streaming app on my phone. And for people my age, that's not common. Like, I get in the bath, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll watch like a show or a movie or something. Netflix, Hulu, Disney, they all have like, the little download side next to them when you like haven't been on it for so long. So I'm definitely not locked into anything. So there's my whole ramble of why I got on YouTube. But I'm not a YouTube person. I don't know. Never have been. Maybe maybe because we weren't allowed YouTube actually. Grace is gonna die at that. Yeah, I don't think we really were allowed to go on YouTube. Like it was blocked on our computers. For sure. Awesome. Well, mini clip games kept me plenty occupied. So, and my various VHS repeat movies. Okay, so I just like leaned over and unplugged my mic. So hopefully this doesn't sound horrible, but continuing. I love organizing, okay? And you know what? It's not original and I've said it so many times, but like genuinely when I think about things that I love doing, things that make me happy, I'm like organizing, to take a junk drawer and like put that shit in piles and be able to throw away stuff and the junk drawer is my favorite because then you've got your miscellaneous, so it's like, that needs to go in the toolbox, that needs to go into the pencils area. Like everything has its spot. It's amazing. And oddly, I have a skill where I have a very bad day-to-day memory. I'm just horrid. Like you say something to me and I don't know what to tell you. Like I gotta write it down. It needs to be repeated. I don't know. Like my brain literally cannot recall things that are just said. Okay. But when I tell you, if Grace is like, do you know where we put the blank, whatever? I'm like, oh, it's the third bin in on the right side in the back corner. I can like perfectly see where it is. Useless. It's terrible. But it does come in handy every now and then. But then like tell me why I lose my keys every day. I love tattoos a lot. Got the first one 2022 or one. So I was about 20 years old. And of course, just little teensy, got a couple more little teensy things. And I've slowly been creating little pieces to have, I want my left arm covered. And I don't like want to necessarily call it a sleeve because I don't think it's like, I don't know. When I think of a sleeve, I think of very different. But I'm having such a great time with it. Feels so authentic and I actually like getting the tattoos. Sitting still and in an uncomfortable position is a little tricky, but like, I love it. It's great. And I love my two artists. They're amazing, so talented. And yeah, that has been definitely something this year that I've figured out that I love. Another thing that I found I love, I like rap music a lot, especially female artists. Like, absolutely And I also just get in, like, moods, like, I'll listen to country for a month, I'll listen to only Post Malone for a month, like, I'll just do random stuff, and I'm curious if this will be one of those, like a rap stint or a phase, or if it's forever, but, like, I was super loving Travis Scott's new album when it came out, and, yeah, really been more listening to female artists. So, if you like rap music, I never would have listened to something like that ever, so I'm, like, behind in the game. I don't know who I need to listen to, and I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I just feel like everything is so over algorithmed. So, like, I can't find new rap music because, like, it's just it's just doing the music that I interact with. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't oh, I don't know. I can't describe it. I tell Grace that all the time, but I'm just like, there's too like I don't want to see the same four things, okay? Like Pinterest, I feel like does it a lot right now too where, I'm looking for wedding inspo pictures. And I literally am just seeing these same exact pictures. And it's like driving me crazy. I'm like, just because I clicked on one and then went out of it, I'm not even in the, related search, that every single picture has to be exactly that. Mm-mm. Stop. And you know what? The agents in my phone are listening and it will be better. It will not be so bad. And I can guarantee that. That's crazy. Okay. But yes, I did find out I really like rap. And I love a good paperback book. Okay. And this is what I was trying to say about the podcast a couple episodes ago. I can't wait to change. I can't wait to listen to myself. And you go, you idiot. Because in one of my first episodes, I just re listened to it the other day with my sister, and we're talking about books. It's called Books Becca Brookie, I believe, because my 4-year-old niece at the time reads me a story. It's adorable. Okay, she's probably like 5, but very, very cute. And in that episode with my sister, I was like, oh, I can't do audiobooks. They're not for me. I really have to actually have the physical book. Girl, eyes. Okay. I have listened to more books. Maybe not all time. Well, honestly, maybe. I've listened to so many books. In 2024, I read, wait, let me pull up my Goodreads and I'll actually tell you how many books I read. Okay, but I should go through and count. Probably, I'm not even kidding you, 10 of those. Yeah. I would say 10 of those are physical books. So it's just so funny that I already could do that. And here's where it's going to happen again. Now, I love finding a good physical book because I feel like there are some books that are just not better, but for example, um, something like the murder mystery thrillers. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, you can be in a mood for any kind of book. So I guess what I love is when I pick the right paperback book for what I need right then. Because nothing's worse than when you're so excited to start a book and you just you never read it. Do you know I do other people readers do this? And it's I want to. And you start reading other books and it's just why? Why does that happen? So I love when it lines up. I feel like Orange is the New Black is gonna be that for me. No shame, this episode is gonna be shorter because I want to binge this before Grace gets home because it's so good and I want to read it. And I feel like memoirs are good that way. When you read them, in a week or less, because how it is, it's you just gotta all at once. I love also my Subaru. I love it so much. I only ever drove cars. We didn't ever really have an SUV. We kind of had a couple vehicles like that, but never when I could drive. Once I could drive, we really only had cars or trucks. And so I have just absolutely loved the SUV style, like the roominess of it. It's so functional. And just like I've never needed a vehicle to do that before, but I never have had it, right? So like it's so fun. Uh Multiple times this winter, I have been brought to tears thinking about camping. Like I just can't even handle it. And our Subaru is what made it so fun because we just packed everything in bins. And then it was like last minute, you just grab the bins and go. Everything fits in the Subaru. Don't have to pitch a tent. And me and Grace, okay, as was mentioned in last week's episode, how we can like put in our headphones and like absolutely turn the house from a 0 to a 10 in like a couple hours. We did that with like our camping setup. Like we just get in these routines and it's like, okay, boom, boom, boom. I know you're doing this. Like I'm unloading everything first. You're getting this going. You do this part of the bed, like whatever. And we just did, it would made it so fun because you know what? When people are like, oh, camping, like go pretend to be poor or it's like so dirty or like, like whatever those things are. It's like, what you're not putting in enough effort to be able to go camping without it being any of the things that you find negative. Like I hate having dirty feet. So we literally got like a rug to put like outside so you can take off your shoes, wipe off your feet. It's amazing. And I feel like camping is so like there's stores that are like just camping gear. Like anything that you don't like about camping, I feel like there's something for it. What total big tangent, but me and Grace just found what works for us. And I think it's just like such a break. And it's probably even better for Grace because I'm such a planner and I'm such a maximize your time. And I like don't do that so much camping. It's so fun to just sit in a camp chair, literally wake up whenever you want, start your morning however you want, spend your day however you want, do whatever you want at night, and you don't have to plan any of it ahead because it's all just there. And we would go on just the longest hikes because, like you're not even worried about time. You don't have to get back for anything. You can bring snacks. And except for the time that we quite literally were 15 feet from a moose, I swear to God, that thing was looking me right in my eyes. I wonder if we've told the moose story on the pod. I'll have to listen back and I will tell it if not. Wild. So I love camping and I can't wait to go again. I also do love Valentines, not even specifically Valentines, but the vibe of Valentines and what is given to the girl community. Okay. GALtentines, of course, the holiday that is pink and red should be for the girlies. Like, yes, stunning. Absolutely. Already been to one, doing another one weekend of Valentine's and hoping to get something together with a few other people because GALtentines, it chef's kiss, okay? You do some like I just have to okay, I will tell you about this and it is something I love. I love when there's someone else who goes full out in parties and planning the way that like I like resonate with them. Like, oh, like this is so awesome. I wish I could do this. This is like perfect, right? Okay, we go to this GALtentines and full service iced coffee bar. Like gag right there. Like that's it. That's a party. Okay. Stunning. So many options, syrups, creamers. There were some like sparkling lemonades, lemon water, like, oh, and of course decorated. Okay. Then there's like the food part and just knocked it out of the park. Homemade macarons, homemade Rice Krispie heart dipped in pink chocolate treats. This like gorgeous cherry, what's it, trifle when there's like a bunch of different layers and it's like in a circle. Uh, wait, no, oval. Wait, no, it is a circle, a cylinder. Okay, we're moving on. Glass, so you can see all the layers. Pretty. Beautiful charcuterie board, of course, with the, you know, different meats all like laid out like flowers and fresh fruit. I mean, there was candy. Oh, I think there were like pretzel bites. Really, really cute job. And of course, very decorated and couple like, you know, the tiered like trays with the different food on different like levels. It was so perfect. Okay. Again, you're like show stopping. No, they also have a full service craft bar with two different crafts. Like, to say I was in heaven, it would not be explaining it properly. Okay, so the first one, bracelet making, and they had like so many charms to pick from. It was so fun. It was so girly. It was so feminine and awesome and crafty. It was so great. And they had like pearls and color beads and like a lot of nice gold beads and tons of charms. Okay. And then the other activity was a self love potion. You're kidding. Adorable. They have these cute little jars, really nice, like gems and rocks and dried flowers, and like what they represent too. So you could like read them and pick out what you wanted in your self love jar, and like cute tags to go around them. And then this one girl had an amazing idea that I totally stole. Uh, well, and I mean, I told her, but to like use the bracelet stuff and make like a nice like keychain, essentially, right? Just like a charm chain to go on the potion. So that was so adorable and so fun. And like, as much as I love the hosting part, when I go to like an event like that, I'm like just brought to tears. So I'm like, this was so much effort and so beautifully done. And I'm just like, chills. Okay, I loved it. This year I found I love cottage cheese. Well, I refound that out. I have always known that. I love zero sodas specifically. I love when my nieces and nephews make jokes.
Lately, I have loved when you get the perfect amount of product. Okay, so think like lotion, because it really sucks when you get your lotion and you have way too much or not enough. Same with like mousse, for the curly, wavy hair girls, and cuticle oil. Okay, when I get too much, it makes me want to rage. I love when I do the perfect amount of clicks and I get the perfect amount. Sweet and spicy rice cake crisps, a new flavor I've never tried before, and they're absolutely delightful. It's a great snack. I like to eat them. They're like chips kind of, but like little baby rice cakes, and I like to dip them in cottage cheese. Delightful. Okay, a good color palette. All right, when we get the markers, we get the outfit, whatever it may be, and the color palette is just vibing together, meshing so well. Absolutely love that. And along with that, type 3 colors. Okay, I've mentioned it in many episodes, so you all have to go back and listen. Specifically, I believe the episode with my mom, called Knowledge and Nettie. We talk about the types, and I love type 3 colors. They truly resonate with me. I love cute little trinkets. Okay, I love having an office at work because that's a perfect place for just little trinkets to be. For example, my sister got me these eensy teensy little like plants, like fake plants, and you got to like build it kind of like Legos, but they're really cute. I'll definitely post a picture of my little trinket array at work. I love good audiobook narrators, if that's what they're called, readers, I don't know. But I absolutely love when I'm listening to an audiobook and I'm like, yes, you are embodying the character. Because when they're not a good reader, it's really hard to listen. So absolutely stan a good audiobook reader. And along with that, I know I already said I love when you choose a good physical book. But beyond that, I just really love a good book cover. Okay. The Hanging City. I'm literally gonna get like a nail set inspired by this book cover. I love it so much. I think they're type 3 colors, so that would make sense. Totally a great color palette. So really a lot of things coming together with the Hanging City book cover, but just a good book cover in general. Love. Okay. Planning events. We've heard her. We love her. I love. Long nails. Also, when they're 3D. Okay. At my nail girl, Hannah, I need to come see you because I am just dying to have some long nails with some beautiful 3D nail art. I had this thought toppings. Okay. I just love toppings. Think about a salad, okay? Lettuce and dressing, boring AF. Cheese, onions, croutons, but I can't have those and I can't think of any other salad toppings, but it makes it so much more delicious. Okay, yogurt, Greek yogurt, plain, bleh. But put some toppings, some granola, some fruit. Chef's kiss. Amazing. This year, I really found that I love cream blush. I never could quite get my makeup to look right, and using a cream blush as opposed to a powder really has brought the makeup look together, and I really love it, and I overuse it, and I don't care. It makes me look sunburnt, and I love it. Okay. This year, I also found a love. I love Paper Mates felt tip pens. Okay. They're stunning. They make for beautiful to do lists and notes for school. And I got I shamelessly got like the 75 pack at Costco. Absolutely love them. Pretty sure a coworker stole a couple. So definitely still beefing over that. But I love them. Oh, and some were scented. So really a throwback to my childhood there. I love cut off t shirts for tank tops to work out in. I love sunglasses, and I had to bring that up for this year specifically because Grace had to like teach me to wear sunglasses, which it's good for my eyeballs, but I used to never wear sunglasses. I'm like, I can't see. Okay, girl, calm down. I love sunglasses now. Uh This one's like on a more serious note, but we're still doing rapid fire here. So I just love when the vibes in a relationship improve, okay? And this can be any relationship with a friend, family member, coworker, whatever. You know, when the vibes are just not great and then they improve, like who doesn't love that? And I just feel like that happened a lot this year and I love it. And finding something in common with someone that like just in general, like when you're talking to someone and then you figure out you have something in common or you like something similar or you have something that you can relate with them on. I love that feeling of connection, really, I guess, which hello podcast, but absolutely love.
I love going out to eat when you haven't been out somewhere in like a month or so, and then you go somewhere and it's just like, oh, I forgot what food from a restaurant tastes like. It's just different, and it's love that feeling. Okay. Uh, I love the noise, specifically that Red Bulls make when you open them. Chef's kiss. Monsters, they don't sound the same. I particularly love the Red Bulls more. Okay. I love decorations that go really well together that didn't come together. I love pictures, being in pictures, taking pictures, having pictures to look at in my phone. I can't imagine without that. That is I love that. Oh, and one of the cutest pictures in my camera roll right now is my cat who loves to cuddle as close as possible, but, like, don't touch her first or really at all unless you're going to pet behind her ears. Mi Like, she doesn't like to be picked up, which she did let me hold her for a very long time the other night. It was very special. But she does love to cuddle on her terms. So I'm laying on the couch watching my show, and she just snuggles right in between the couch and my butt, like as snug as a bug in a rug as she could get. And it was so sweet. And she'll always like have one paw, like kind of just set on you. It's adorable. And I love my cat so much. Oh, I love her so much. It's gonna be 1 year that we have had Murphy, so not gonna throw like a birthday party, but definitely gonna do something. So very excited for that. I love celebrating things. I love decorations. Oh, ooh, for decorations being mentioned. I love snacks. You know what? I had a snacky year and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I love reading and going to bed on time and making dinner for my fiance. So I'm going to do all of those things tonight. I hope that this month is filled with love in whatever way that looks for you. Oh, okay. I have to tell this story for this episode. Okay. So I remember I had this friend, and I won't share her name because I don't know. In the Orange is the New Black, she, like, changed every name. Granted, that was prison and not, like, your childhood friend, but okay. So, every Valentine's year from, like, probably freshman to senior year, we would walk to the dollar store and just buy a bunch of, like, just, like, trashy food. Like, cotton candy and, like, those, like, fudge dipped marshmallows, like just the most decadent junky cheese balls, and we would just watch rom-coms all night. And I'm gonna cry thinking about it. I forgot about that. And it was so fun. And we could just chat about all the boys that were being so stupid and just spend time together. So I guess I've always been a Galentine's girl right at heart, but it's fun when you're adult and can do your own things, not have to walk to the dollar store. But I loved it nonetheless. So I hope you find, someone to do something with because it's just about love, okay? And how great that that landed on a Monday weekend. That was fabulous. Um, Actually, and even fabulous for me. Grace works Mondays. So we're not going to do anything, which actually will be so nice. It'll be a day off work. I can go take her lunch and do a whole day of Elizabeth things. So, you know what? We'll probably get an episode out of it, is what I'm hearing. So, have a lovely night, afternoon, day. I don't know. When do y'all listen to podcasts? That's gonna be my next poll, okay? And remember you matter. What you have to say matters. And I would really still love a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify specifically. It's super easy. It helps me out, get the show out. And love ya.
Thanks for listening. Remember to leave a rating and review, subscribe, and come back next Thursday for a new episode. And remember, you matter, and what you have to say matters.